type in the chat whether or not you have been invited here by somebody and you are not yet a part of our Prove It community, or if you know of someone that you've invited on who's on, just say, I have 2 people on, or I have 2 guests. I know for sure I have 1 guest on. Anybody else?
I have at least 2 people on.
Yay! That's awesome. Anybody else have guests that they know are for sure on?
I do. She's trying to get audio right now, but
Okay, awesome. All right. I just want to make sure that our topic is the appropriate topic. Every once in a while, we get a rare occasion where we don't have guests on, then we get to talk about something completely different. Casey has a guest too. Her guest name is Ashley. Hi, Ashley. So real quick, I just want to take a minute to welcome you all. Again, my name is Mandy. I want to tell you in a real short story, which everyone can go ahead and roll your eyes because you know I don't do anything in short stories, why I love ketones. Like, why do I love drinking Keto OS, and why I love being a part of this community. So if that's okay with you, I'm going to tell you my little story. So I'm currently drinking raspberry lemonade, which may be my favorite flavor. Maybe Blue Ocean is. I don't know. If you haven't tried those, you should definitely talk with the person who invited you on this call because you need to try them all. I found ketones because there was a couple of reasons. First and foremost, I think I found ketones because I was trying to follow a ketogenic diet. I had a trainer. His name is Jake. He may or may not be on this Zoom right now. And he was teaching me how to count my macros. So for those of you who have ever had a trainer or lifted weights or tried to do the ketogenic diet on your own, you kind of have to know exactly how much of your diet is fat, how much of it is protein, how much of it is carbs. I don't like any kind of math. I don't like tracking my food, and I really don't like not having carbs. So why I thought I could do that, I don't know. But I would always get to like day 3, and I'd want to kill everybody in my house, and it would be lucky if my children were alive or the dogs weren't like left outside all night. Like I hated everybody. I was super grumpy. I just couldn't get through it. I would get to the gym on like day 4 and my trainer would say, how's it going? And I would say, terrible. I had a bottle of wine and a bagel and 16 bunches of grapes. Like, bad. It was just either eat the bagel or kill my husband. There was like no in between.
What do you think?
So I just felt like I couldn't do it.
They're both really
I'm going to mute everybody again real quick. I knew it was what I needed. Like I understood that it was what I needed. I got the science behind it, but I just was like, I'm just going to do more burpees. I hate burpees, but I'll just do more of those. So in a search, I think for maybe supplements to help me get into the body that I wanted, or to have energy again, because at that point, even though I was drinking and consuming and swallowing 7,000 stimulants a day, I was just exhausted and tired. I came across this product. I also had been looking for a business opportunity, so I think it was just a perfect little marriage. When I started drinking the product, it was like day 1, and I was like, what's supposed to happen? So again, remember, I was consuming 5,000 stimulants a day. I was taking something when I woke up, I was taking something 2 hours later, I was taking like probably 4 to 6 capsules of a quote unquote diet pill during the day. I'm pretty sure the recommended dose was 2, and I was up to 4 or 6 because I just needed the energy. And then I had so much stimulants in me that I was like taking a sleep aid at night. So I just had the first day I was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I think I might want to go take a nap. Like, I'm just going to be real with you. That's how I felt. But by day 3 or 4, which is typically the day I would eat a bagel and drink a bottle of wine and 16 bunches of grapes and kill my husband, I woke up and realized, oh my gosh, I wasn't even trying to avoid those things, and I haven't had any of them. Oh my gosh, that doesn't even sound good to me. Oh my gosh, I don't want a bagel. Oh my gosh, I slept really great. Oh my gosh. I mean, I probably said more colorful words than oh my gosh, but this is a public Zoom, so I won't use them here. I was just blown away that without even really thinking about it, I could see myself being able to maintain something I could never maintain before. So my sleep has been incredible. My focus has been incredible. I can work out less and have the same kind of muscle tone that I would have when I was working out all the time. I have more energy. I'm not forgetful. I don't walk upstairs and go, why did I come up here? I'm in a better mood. I'm kind of like this all the time instead of like, I'm going to die. I'm happy. I'm going to die. I get along with my children better. They also consume the product. It's safe for everyone. So I loved that I had a product I could share with my whole family. My daughter, who's a teenager, will be the first one to tell you that a year ago she was a crazy person, and now she's much better. So, and she will for sure say the ketones have helped. So I just loved the product, and it was only natural for me to share it with my friends. So that's kind of how I got into the business side of it. And I'm going to ask for people to kind of share their product experience before we kind of talk about the business. So Ashley, I see you down there in the corner with your cute little glasses. Do you have good service today, my beautiful friend?
Let's see. It's been a little sketchy all day. You can ask Casey and Jessica. They couldn't hear me at all earlier. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I found keto almost the same time that Mandy did. She actually introduced it to me. So my story is a little bit different. I just felt like there was something better out there that I could use that didn't make me feel jittery, crazy, jumpy, not necessarily an energy supplement or a weight loss supplement, just something better. So I watched the campfire video, and I had never heard of ketosis. I'd heard of the Atkins diet and low carb. I was really into eating clean at that time, eating so many meals a day, doing low carb, but I didn't really know what I was trying to achieve other than not gaining weight, right? So I watched the campfire video and thought, what is this? That doesn't even make any sense to me. There's no way it works, but let's just give it a shot. So I jumped in and I bought a 30-day supply of the Orange Dream, and I literally slept like a rock that first night. And I've always had so much trouble sleeping. I've always taken a sleep aid. I couldn't stay asleep. I couldn't get to sleep. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. So when I tried this, I thought, well, maybe it's a fluke because I just slept so good. At the same time, I had energy throughout the day. So I was feeling better. I was feeling energized during the day, sleeping at night. I was in a better mood. I had more mental focus. I wasn't craving carbs and sugar, so it was really easy for me. If I got really busy, I didn't have time to eat, I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't craving like junk food and snacks and stuff like that. I just really wanted a lot of water. So immediately I felt better. So if you fast forward to today, it's 12 months later, which I cannot believe it's basically been a year now. Mandy, you want to mute the lines out and mute again?
His whole tea? Look. Oh, I don't know. I was talking about his plate. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. I can't believe it's been almost a year that I've been using keto consistently, but I have literally never felt better. I actually work out now. I've never done that consistently in my entire life. So it's been about 4 months, and I go 3 days a week, and I feel really lean. I feel like I can do it. You know what I mean? I feel like my muscles aren't killing me the next day. I actually want to go. I jump out of bed in the morning. I'm just alert and awake, and I just feel really, really good. So my testimony was not so much for fat loss, although I've had some fat loss. It was just me wanting to feel better. My main thing was sleep. You know how it is. If you don't get a good night's sleep, the rest of your day just kind of sucks. You're kind of off and you don't feel good. You can have a headache, all those things. So for me, the sleep has been the most important thing. But then overall, guys, like the benefits that you get from this product, the longer you use it, just the better and better you feel. So I'm pumped up. The way that I felt was just kind of, I had to shout it from the rooftops, and I just told everybody about it, my friends and family. And I mean, how could you not share something that makes you feel this amazing? It's almost like, that's too good to be true. There's no way it does what you say it does. And then you try it and you realize, I functioned before this. How? So that's my testimony. like I said, a year later, I've never felt better, and I'm just excited to see what this continues to do for me as I keep working out and using the Max every day. I'm really excited with the results so far. So that's my testimony as far as the product goes, and I guess we'll share a little bit more later. You're
I
muted, baby.
unmuted someone else, but not myself. So I should probably drink some more ketones. Thank you so much, Ashley. I love it. And that's the really cool thing, is the fact that, like, I shared it with you and I get to see your life get better. Like, that's probably the coolest thing about what we get to do. Jessica Craig, everybody needs her because she always has the cutest stories.
Hey guys. Okay, so my story is very similar to theirs. Whenever Mandy first told me about this product, my first initial reaction was, no freaking way, what the heck? I can't even believe it. And then my second reaction was, if this is really real and this stuff does what it says it does, I have got to be a part of this. This is going to be huge. So of course, just like Ashley, ordered it, tried it. For me, my experience was a little bit different. It took me several days before I was just absolutely sold. But I did the whole P-test strip thingy, and I was like, dang, this stuff is really working. I'm in ketosis. So I fell in love pretty quick. Decided right away that I wanted to become a promoter because, I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. Here's where I was at. I was struggling financially really bad. We have a 7-year-old daughter and at the time he was 2 months old and she was 6. So a 2-month-old baby. And I was, of course, still at home, and I was had another side business that I was doing, bringing in income, and it was just not making ends meet. I was depressed. I was stressed. I couldn't sleep at night. And Mandy knows, Ashley knows, because they're my best friends, and they knew what was going on, but probably the majority of the other people in the world had no idea what was actually going on in my life. So I had actually been praying and hoping and crying and dreaming and just trying to figure out what the heck I was going to do. And I was just like, God, please just send me something that I can be able to continue to stay at home with my baby and not have to put him in daycare at 2 months old. And literally, Mandy came out of nowhere with this stuff and was like, listen, I think this is going to be huge. You have to check this out. So I decided, of course, to give it a try. No one had ever heard of it. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I was just like, oh, is this it? Do we do it? Do I not do it? What do I do? And so like I said, I was really struggling financially, so I didn't even have the money to get started. I was like, what am I going to do? Everybody's talking about this experience pack and how we need to get started with that. Well, I don't have that kind of money. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I prayed about it a little bit more for about 5 seconds, and then I thought, you know what, God, you sent this to me. You gave me this. I'm going to take it and run with it, and I'm going to make this happen for my family. So I figured it out. I got resourceful. I put the experience pack on a credit card. About puked, but I did it. And then I sold it. I got rid of my experience pack before it even hit my doorstep. And so that happens so many times with this because this product is unreal. Like Mandy said, this is something like nothing else out there. And it's safe for everyone. So that's one of the things that really attracted me to this was it's safe for pregnant women. I could share it with my pregnant best friend, breastfeeding moms. My 7-year-old drinks it. My grandma drinks it. We are not limited to a small number of people to share this product with. Most things out there in community-based marketing, it's like makeup and hair care or whatever the heck, that Pampered Chef stuff. Like, it's only for leggings, whatever the heck. I don't even know what. Skincare. There's so many different things. But I'm not saying that these aren't great products. But these are only for this small group of people. We have, yeah, Stephen does not need my name. We have something that we could literally walk outside and knock on everyone's door in our neighborhood, and they could try it, and they could drink it, and they could benefit from it. So I absolutely love it. I get to wake up every single day and think, who can I help today? Who can I share this product with today? And who can I change their life? And I'm just really excited to be a very small part of something so huge. Guys, this company is 2 years old. This is one of my favorite things, and it gets every single day when I wake up, I just think, I can't believe this is happening. I cannot believe this is happening to me. I'm in on something that is so huge and groundbreaking and exciting. And I'm here within the first 2 years of this business. Like, we are only just beginning. And so I cannot wait to see what the future is going to hold for Prove It, for all of us, for everyone who's already in this business, and for all of you who are listening to this right now. Like, this is your sign. You're on this Zoom. You're clearly interested. Maybe you're listening to the recording a little bit later, but this is it. This is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been hoping for. There's not going to be another opportunity out there like this. I can guarantee you that. Your life is about to change. So get fired up and get ready. Love you. Bye.
Okay, so every time Jessica speaks, I want to sign up again. Can I sign up again? Like, how many times can I sign up?
Maybe quit and sign up under me. Love you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even really know where to go after that one. That was great. You know, we have so many stories, and we can pull a couple other stories while we're on if you guys still want to hear more about people and their experience with the product. But if you're on this Zoom, you're probably on it because you want to know more about the business opportunity. You want to know more about what it might be like to be a part of this community. And so, Jessica, that was a really great lead into that. So we can kind of talk to people about, you know, how to get started and what it might be like to be a part of our team. First of all, I'll tell you that the same experience that you had when I came in and I purchased that experience pack, I threw up in my mouth just a little bit. It was expensive, and to be perfectly honest, it did not have the options that our current experience pack has. So we didn't even get Max when we bought our experience pack. It didn't have Max. So nobody got to try Max. I didn't get to have Max. If I wanted Max, I had to buy extra Max. It was like, I don't know what to do. So your option is better now than it was when we got started. But what's really cool is that you don't have to do that, right? Like, does the experience pack come with a ton of benefits? Absolutely. Do you get double commissions? Absolutely. Do you get a rank 5 pass for a year? Yep, that's great. Do you have product on hand that you can share with your friends right away? For sure. Does it help you earn more sooner? Yes. But if you can't do that, that's okay. If you love the product and you know it's helped you and you know that it will help someone else, get started however you can get started. I don't know where she is, and I'm not going to necessarily ask her to speak because she's got a little one on her lap. But on my screen, she's right here. So if you're watching the recording, I think you'll see it the way I see it. Her name is Christina. She's a champion inside of Prove It, which means that she has an incredible team that she works with. She has earned a luxury vehicle, and she came in for free. Like, she spent $0. She didn't have product. So that would be the equivalent of you coming in with your promoter fee, just $37. If you want to do it, and if you want to do it fast, and if you want to do it big, and if you want to do it well, and you know a lot of people who you want to help, we can do it regardless of how you come in, because you have so many people in your corner that are willing to help you. You have so many people, from you all the way up to our CEO, who is willing to help you go fast, to help you get what you need, to answer your questions. You don't have to do it alone. I have never seen anything like this, and I have never been coached the way that I've been coached here at Prove It. So if you've done this before, like, this is not my first rodeo. I've never had, I was on a Zoom earlier today, just like this, with some other amazing people in our team. And it was just like, you know, we've never had an experience like this before in our life, where we have all the tools that we need and they all work. We have all the products that we need and they all work. There is no, well, that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. Everything works. All you have to do is drink the product and implement the tools that we've already got set in place. There is no reinventing the wheel. It's very simple. It's very efficient. It requires work. I get up every day and I work, but I get to work smart, not hard, right? Because all these incredible things and all these incredible people are already there for us. So that's been my experience with the business, as far as you know, like Jessica said, and being a little transparent here, you know, I had been in a place in my life where I just wasn't happy. I mean, I was like, I'm just going to go, you know, work. Well, at one point I said I was going to go work on the corner, but don't judge me. I wasn't really. It was just what I said. Like, because I just didn't think there was anything out there that was like this. You know what I mean? Like, I really almost can't even put it into words. But we just have an incredible support system. We're all here to help. The business for us has been life-changing. And really, I've seen so many people at so many different levels. Like, what is it that you want? Whatever it is, you might have to make some bigger goals once you get here, because you might actually crush the ones that you think you already think you can't reach. But it's just been huge for us. You know, I've seen so many of our friends be able to leave their full-time corporate America jobs and come do this full-time if that's something you're interested in. We were able to retire my husband early from his 17-year career. That's something that we wanted to do. It might not be something that you want to do, but it was a goal we had to set later, because the goals we had when we came in were too small. So there's just a ton of stuff that you can do, whether you want to just pay off a credit card or earn a free car or do really big things like what we were able to do in our household. You know, it's possible here, and that's what's super, super exciting. Sierra, do you have a good signal? And can you, I know earlier you had a baby that wanted to talk to us. Do you want to share a little bit about your experience inside of Prüver, either with well, let's stick with business, because
Yeah.
I think everybody here's probably drank the product already.
Luckily, John just got home. He went and he was buying some ridiculous toy today, and so he's home and he's with the babies now. But yeah, so my story was a little bit different than Mandy's and Jessica's and Ashley's, just because I wasn't sure I was ready. And I think I had this conversation with Mandy and Jessica and Ashley when we started, and I was like, no, wait, give me one more month. Give me one more month. I was actually 37 weeks pregnant when I started with Prüver, and I was like, I'm going to have a brand new newborn. I own a women's clothing boutique, and I was running it from home. 37 weeks pregnant with a 2-year-old. And if you could like imagine someone who is sleep deprived and busy and exhausted, my picture would be right there in the dictionary. Like, I was absolutely miserable. And so when they sent me the product and I tried it, I was like, this product is amazing. Like, oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so excited about it. I got to sleep better. I felt better. I had more energy. I was able to get all my work done in half the time because I was able to focus, no more pregnancy brain. But business-wise, I was terrified. I was like, how in the world am I going to be able to start this brand new business while giving birth, basically, and managing another business and having a 2-year-old? And I'm so glad that they gave me the gentle shove that they gave me and forced me to get my butt in gear. And it was literally, when I say hands down, one of the top 2 decisions in my life, with number 1 probably being my significant other. Like, hands down, it was in the top 2. So I was similarly financially struggling. I was actually wondering if I should go back to work, because I was working from home, but I was, like I said, I was 37 weeks pregnant. Who in the world in their right mind would hire me at a job that I was going to need to leave in 3 weeks to be gone for 8 or 9 weeks long? And so I just really didn't know what I was going to do. So John and I actually only had $1,000 left on any credit card. Everything we had was maxed out. I was behind on bills, just extremely struggling. And luckily he had more faith in me than I probably had in myself. And he said, do it. And I still think I cried when I clicked the button when I purchased my experience pack, because I was so terrified. Because like I said, I was 37 weeks pregnant and I didn't have a nursery for my baby to come home to, because I wasn't sure how we were going to afford it. I was like, I guess I'll just sleep in a pack and play. We didn't have Christmas. This was right at Christmas time. We did not have Christmas presents for our kids. Like, that was our financial situation when Prüver came into our lives. So now I'm happy to say almost a year later, we don't have debt. We drive a car that's paid for by Prüver. My kids travel the country with us and do amazing, awesome things. We get to go to other countries and support our team. I mean, the life we imagined for our kids, we went 100 times over that goal. It's so awesome to get to share those experiences with them and know that the way that they're growing up is completely different, and they're getting more experience out of life. They go to an extremely expensive private school, which is something we never would have been able to financially afford. And they're literally getting the best start in life that I could possibly give them, that I never would have been able to give them without Prüver. I know it makes me cry every time too. And we're, on our way to new goals. Like John has a 2-year plan. He's going to be home with us too when he's able to early retire. Like, we have so many new goals, like Mandy said, that we never in a million years thought we would be allowed to set for ourselves, because we didn't ever want to dream that big because we were afraid we were going to fail. And now we know that we're not going to fail. Like, we're going to do this. And we have new goals. I mean, we have new goals of having our kids visit every continent. We have new goals of vacation homes that they can live in half the year. We have new goals of, everything that we could imagine for them growing up, the dream life. Like, that's what we want for them, and we're going to actually be able to give that to them, which is just insane. So that's my long-winded way of saying that if you're on the Zoom and you haven't already hopped off to go sign up, you better do it right now. Like, I need to see some people leaving this Zoom to go click their button and get started.
That was awesome. And I don't know really how you top that. I'll probably challenge someone else to close it out so I don't have to try and top that one. We want to give you guys an opportunity to, if you're on the Zoom and you have some questions about getting started or what to expect, if you want to type them in the chat so we can answer them, or if you have someone on and you know what question they might have and you want to type them in the chat, that would be awesome. I also just wanted to share with you real quick, how exciting it is for me to know that if I wouldn't have shared with a couple of people what I was going to go do or what I had found, none of these stories, we could be here for, if I called on every person here, we could be here for hours listening to how this opportunity and how this product has changed people's lives. So that's really empowering and awe-inspiring in itself. But here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I think my favorite thing about Prüver, besides those things, and maybe even at the top of the list, is that it's not about the product at the end of the day, and it's not about the money at the end of the day. When I kind of stalked the Prüver website or stalked the Prüver Facebook page, which I encourage you all to go check out, one thing that constantly just stuck in my head was we have this thing on the website that says better sleep, better, and this word, just better. And if you look at the mission statement, who we are, it's, literally our company's goal is to help you pursue your better. What is it that's going to make you the best version of yourself? Because you can't ever stop getting better. There is no better, right? Or there is no best. There's only better. And so I love that every single day I am given I'm given, Dawn said, what Facebook page was mentioned. So I'm assuming, Dawn, you mean the Prüver Facebook page. You want me to type that link in there? Is that what you're asking? Anyone said Ruth said, this is the first time I've heard about this. What's the company name? So whoever invited you to the page, Ruth, our company's name is Prüver. There we go. Sierra posted it in there so you can click that Facebook page. anyway, so that's I kind of got a little off. That question sort of confused me, so I got a little bit off track here. I'm going to try to avoid the chats for a hot minute. But that is probably my favorite thing. So it is really, really cool to be able to experience financial blessings in my life. It is very, very cool to watch my friends have those financial blessings. But at the end of the day, no one will ever be able to take away from me the person I am becoming because I'm connected to this community of people. No one will ever be able to take away from me what I've learned about myself and the kind of person I want to be. And it's something that no other organization has ever given me. So that's huge for me and why I love being here. And we would all really love to be a part of that for you. So I'm going to still kind of wait for some questions here, but I'm going to have Jessica wrap it up because Jessica always has this little thing that she says at the end of things, like 6 months from now. So I want her to say it because I love it.
Okay, so really quick, I know we didn't have a lot of questions, but I want to give some really quick basic info on becoming a promoter. What's really cool about this is our only requirement is a $37 annual fee. I don't know anywhere in the whole entire world that you can start a business for $37. We don't have any hidden fees, no contracts, nothing. That includes your websites, everything. So you don't actually get any product for that, but you do get your own link, and you can start sharing keto right away. Now, we do recommend that you do come in with some product, especially if you're serious about this and want to get your business rolling quickly. We mentioned the experience pack. Mandy talked about the benefits of getting that one, but we do have a smaller pack that you can get started with that will give you some product. And then if all else fails, you can just come in with your own personal product and we can figure it out from there. So we definitely just want you to get in and get started however it works best for you. Get with whoever invited you to this call and just kind of chat about it. They can connect you with one of us if you want to, and we can figure out and brainstorm and see what's going to be the best situation financially for you. But like Mandy said, we've had people who come in for the $37 and hit champ, like blow this up, you know what I mean? And then of course, the double commissions, you can't beat that, y'all. It really, honestly, for me personally, probably for Mandy and Ashley and Sierra and everybody that you've heard from, it really meant thousands of extra dollars just in our first 30 days from getting that double commission. So I'm super thankful for that. But if y'all have any questions that you didn't get to ask on here, please get back with whoever invited you to this and get those questions answered, because if you don't do this, okay, if you do not do this, I guarantee you a few months down the road, you are going to look back when all your friends, all your neighbors, all your coworkers, and your entire Facebook is blowing up talking about keto and Prove It. You're going to be like, oh my God, I did not listen to that girl. I did not sign up to be a promoter, and now I'm kicking myself in the butt. So this is it, y'all. This is your sign. Do it. We hope our phone blows up. We get little dings on our phone. Prove It sends us text messages each time someone joins our team. So I know we have at least 8 or 10 guests on this call. So I'm hoping to get 8 or 10 dings really super quick. So love you guys so much. We also have a call coming up. It's going to be at 8:15 Central Time, 9:15 Eastern Time, and we would love for you guys to hop on that call. It's a Prove It business review, and so it's from straight from Prove It, so you can hear kind of what's going on in the community. I don't know if anybody has the number to pop in the chat right now, but if not, just get with whoever invited you, and they can get you the phone number to call in for that. But it's an awesome call. So anyway, love you guys so much. We're going to wrap it up, and we will hopefully see all of you guys on our team super soon. Bye, y'all. I'm from Alabama, by the way, so I say y'all a lot.
And I only say y'all when I hang out with you. So bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.